Queen Elizabeth II wore the same Lanner handbag model for over 50 years and was considered a global icon of elegance. Meanwhile, you have 200 items hanging in your closet and still feel like you have nothing to wear. The secret? She understood something the fashion industry doesn't want you to know. Do you know why you stare at that sea of clothes and still feel lost? Because they bought your mind before you bought the clothes. They sold you the lie that elegance is measured by quantity. But wait, if one of the most admired women in the world managed to be impeccable with so little, what are you doing wrong? The truth is shocking. You can be more elegant than 90% of women using just 15 strategic pieces. That's right, 15. And no, it's not about having endless money or a model's body. Princess Catherine constantly repeats outfits and is praised by the international press for her timeless elegance. Why? She knows the rules I'm going to reveal to you today. If you want to stop being a hostage to your own wardrobe and discover how to create stunning looks with what you already have, subscribe to the channel now. Turn on the notification bell, because this knowledge can change your relationship with the mirror forever. Leave a like if you're also tired of having too many clothes and too little style. So, what's the first mistake you make when choosing your clothes? Build a timeless wardrobe. The fashion industry wants you to believe that you need to revamp your wardrobe every season, but Tilda Swinton has been wearing the same minimalist style for decades and is considered a global fashion icon. That happened because she discovered the power of timeless pieces, so she never had to chase trends like a hamster on a wheel. But here's the twist no one tells you. A well-tailored blazer from 2010 is still more elegant than 90% of today's new arrivals. You buy that super trendy blouse, and 3 months later, it already looks outdated, but a classic white shirt remains impeccable for years. That's because trends are designed to have an expiration date, so you keep coming back to shop. But when you invest in classic pieces like structured blazers, tailored trousers, and versatile dresses, these become your armor against fashion obsolescence. The cruel secret? Having more tops than bottoms multiplies your outfit options exponentially. This means that with 5 pairs of pants and 15 tops, you have more combinations than someone with 50 random pieces. But the math of elegance isn't taught in stores, so while other women collect clothes, you build an arsenal of sophistication. Before buying any piece, apply the 5-year test. Would you proudly wear it in a photo that will be seen 5 years from now? If you hesitate for even a second, your wallet will thank you. That's because fleeting trends make us feel ridiculous later, but classic pieces make us feel confident forever. So, also use the versatility formula. A piece only deserves space in your closet if it matches at least 4 other items you already own. But how can you tell if a piece is truly timeless or just clever marketing in disguise? Choose pieces that work together. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day because he discovered that too many decisions drain mental energy. Meanwhile, you spend 20 minutes every morning trying to match that orange blouse with something that doesn't make you look like a Halloween costume. That's because most women buy clothes as isolated pieces, like they're collecting stamps, turning their wardrobe into an unsolvable puzzle. The solution lies in a neutral palette: white, beige, black, and navy blue. This might sound boring to someone conditioned to believe that more colors mean more personality, but Anna Wintour has worn virtually the same colors for decades, and no one calls her dull. So, when you limit your color palette, every new item automatically matches everything you already own. The psychological trick behind this? Your brain stops wasting energy on combinations and focuses on what really matters: how you feel in the outfit. Simple decisions free up mental space for more important things, but the fashion industry would rather keep you in a state of constant panic, buying colorful solutions. When all your pieces work together, you exponentially increase your outfit options without making a single new purchase. So, while other women have closets that look like exploded rainbows, you have a coordinated arsenal of elegance. Take this revealing test. Snap a photo of your entire wardrobe laid out. If it looks like a disorganized mosaic instead of a harmonious palette, it's time for a strategic cleanse. Our eyes don't lie, but our minds rationalize every impulsive purchase as necessary. So apply the suitcase test too. If you can't pack for a 7-day trip, using only pieces that mix and match multiple ways, your wardrobe urgently needs a reorganization. But how do you break the addiction to loud colors without looking like you're in mourning? Accessories and shoes. The power of transformation. Victoria Beckham wears practically the same daily uniform, black pants and a simple top, but never looks repetitive because she masters the art of strategic accessories. She understands that a Hermes scarf elevates a 200 outfit more than 10 cheap pieces ever could. Most women still believe quantity makes up for quality, so while you accumulate jewelry that tarnishes in 2 weeks, she invests in a few items that last decades. The fatal mistake? Buying shoes based solely on price. This creates a cruel cycle. Cheap shoes hurt, you walk poorly, and not even the world's most expensive dress can save a woman who is clearly suffering in her heels. So, a quality pair of shoes isn't a luxury. It's the foundation of your elegance, like the base of a house. Here's the secret personal stylist charge $500 to reveal. A statement necklace can turn a basic t-shirt into a magazine-worthy look, but the same necklace on a top that's already embellished becomes visual pollution. Accessories are like spices in cooking. Timing and quantity make all the difference, so less is exponentially more powerful. Apply the single focal point rule. Choose only one standout element, either the statement necklace, the bold earrings, or the colorful bag, never all at once. This prevents you from looking like a walking Christmas tree. Then do the full body mirror test. Remove one accessory. If the look improves, you are overdoing it. Use the 70-30 shoe formula. 70% of your budget on comfortable neutrals, 30% on occasional statement pieces. Invest in a structured neutral bag that works for both work and social events, your daily wildcard. But the smartest trick? A silk scarf can become a belt, a bandana, a bag accessory, or a necklace. It's like having 5 accessories in one, but only if it's high quality. The math is simple. 5 quality accessories create more combinations than 50 cheap trinkets. The rule of thirds. Photographers have known the rule of thirds for decades to create visually captivating images, but you keep dressing like a blank wall, hoping someone will notice your personality. That's because dividing the body into 3 equal parts and highlighting just one creates instant visual harmony. When you wear color on the top, middle, and bottom simultaneously, you turn into a human traffic light. Emma Stone masters this technique. She always highlights 1/3 of her body while keeping the others neutral, creating looks that are photographically flawless. This works because our brains process information better when it's organized in groups of 3. But most women try to highlight everything at once and end up highlighting nothing. The most common mistake? Wearing a patterned top, a vibrant skirt, and eye-catching shoes all at once. This creates visual confusion because the eye doesn't know where to focus, making you look more like a billboard than an elegant woman. But when you highlight only the top third with a colorful blouse while keeping pants and shoes neutral, you automatically elongate your silhouette and draw attention to your face. The statement shoe method also works perfectly. Let a colorful or textured shoe be the star of the lower third, while keeping the rest monochromatic. This works especially well with all-black outfits. Always do the blink test. Look in the mirror and blink quickly. If your eyes don't know where to look first, you've broken the rule of thirds and need to simplify. The third piece technique. Sarah Jessica Parker never wears just 2 pieces. She always adds a strategic third layer that turns basic looks into magazine editorials. That's because 2 pieces create a flat, predictable look, but the third adds instant depth and sophistication. So while you walk out the door in a t-shirt and pants, thinking you look put together, she adds a blazer and instantly looks more intriguing. The secret lies in smart layering, vary lengths and textures to create visual movement. This means a shirt plus vest plus blazer works because each piece has a different length, but a shirt plus blazer plus cardigan of the same length becomes visual clutter. So the math is simple. 3 layers of varying lengths create hierarchy, while 3 of the same length create confusion. The fatal mistake? Thinking more layers always mean more elegance. That leads to the fashion onion look, stacking items without thought, looking like you got dressed in the dark during an earthquake. But when you strategically add an open shirt over a basic tee, or layer a long-sleeve top under a sleeveless dress, you create dimension without overdoing it. The dress instantly becomes a sophisticated winter look. The golden rule: each layer must have a purpose and be easily removable. That means blazers, cardigans, or jackets work well as third pieces because you can adapt to your environment. But a shirt sewn into another doesn't offer that versatility. So the third layer should always be removable without ruining the outfit. So here's the raw truth. You don't need a closet that looks like a department store to be elegant. What you need is strategy, discernment, and the courage to stop impulse buying like you're trying to fill an existential void with clothes. A timeless wardrobe, pieces that work together, strategic accessories, the rule of thirds, and smart layering. These 5 techniques are worth more than 1,000 random items. That's because elegance has never been about quantity, but about how you combine what you already have. Now answer this honestly. How many times have you spent 20 minutes in front of the mirror complaining you have nothing to wear? If the answer is every week, then you definitely needed to watch this video. If these tips made sense to you and you're ready to stop being a hostage to your own wardrobe, subscribe to the channel now and leave a like. Your future elegant self will thank you for discovering that less truly can be more. Your elegance doesn't live in the mall, it lives in your smart choices. Once you understand that, every morning becomes an opportunity to shine with what you already own. Comment below, less is more elegant, if you love these strategies and are ready to revolutionize your closet without breaking the bank.